Hi guys, so sorry I didn't do an intro. I'm going to start by priming our eyes with MAC Pro Longwear in NC15. And then I'm just going to take this color from the CARLI Bible palette and just put that all in the crease. I'm just doing windshield wiper motions. And then I'm going to take just a little bit more and bring it a little bit farther up in the crease. And the shades that I did use was the two lightest shades. Now I'm going to go in with the purple shade and this darker purple shade from MAC and just go in with another blending brush and just blend that onto the crease as well. Then we're going to take this like rosy like shimmery color and the highlight from the CARLI Bible palette and just put that all over the lid. I love these two colors together, they just really pop. And then we're taking the Morphe palette and taking those two brown colors and just mixing them together and going ahead and putting that into the outer V. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to do this, like go over it like multiple times. So just try your best, and we're just basically just trying to blend out as best as possible. And then we're going to take the MAC 224 brush in this light like mauve color and just go ahead and blend everything out over the crease with that, just so we don't have any harsh lines. Because when using a lot of dark colors, it tends to, just look a little choppy. Then I'm going to take the lightest shade from the Naked 3 palette. I think that you could use any white color. That's just the only white one that I had. Then I'm going back in with that Morphe palette and taking that blackish color that has like the sparkles in it and just going to pop that into the outer V again to darken it up. And then taking that purple color again, I think that the purple just kind of got lost, so I just wanted to go in with just a little bit more of that purple, just to give it a better, like, brighter purple hue. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it did have a nice purple, like, hue to it. And then we're just going to go in and darken up those outer corners again. And I'm just going to go ahead and take a sharp edge, and I wasn't liking how it wasn't very defined, so I just went ahead and took the end of the Urban Decay Primer Potion and made a sharp wing line. And don't worry, we are going to clean that up with concealer. I just like how much more like dramatic it gives a look, and that way you don't have to put cat eyeliner on if you don't want to, winged eyeliner, whatever. You don't have to put that on if you don't want to. Then we're just going in and going back with those two highlighting shades and just highlighting again. After you use those dark shades, it tends to just get lost a little bit, so we're just going to go over it again and brighten back up. And then we're just going to squirt a little bit of the NYX setting spray, and I'm just going to go back in and pick up those highlight colors again. Sometimes it just gives it a more metallic-y color and it sticks a little bit better, as you can see. And I really do like the CARLI Bible palette from BH Cosmetics. It's really good. The only problem is when mine came in the mail, the bottom like highlighter color was like completely shattered. And I know that's not her fault or their fault or anything like that. It's my stupid post office people's fault. So then we're just going to go in with the MAC Pro Longwear in NC15 and just going to go ahead and put that underneath the eyes, on the nose, in the center of the forehead, under the chin, and on my Cupid's bow. And we're just going to blend that out with a beauty blender. Except for underneath the eyes, I like to warm underneath the eyes up usually with my finger first, and I forgot. And then I like to take the beauty blender and just pick up the excess. I don't know, I feel like it works better this way and it doesn't crease as much. And then we're going to take the Lorac Pro palette, and I'm just going to take the beige highlight and my beauty blender, and I'm just going to put that, sorry about the lighting, I'm just going to go ahead and put some of that powder underneath the eye. And then I didn't get to film it, but I actually used the Ben Nye just like translucent powder to set my face. Then I'm going back in with Lorac Pro Palette in the medium contour shade and just going to go ahead and contour my face. You can use any contour that you like. This is just the one that I had on hand. Then we're just going to go in with a blush brush and go ahead and go in with Sunbask from MAC, and I'm just going to pop that onto my cheeks. And I really like this. This is like literally my favorite blush color just because it's a little bit like reddish and it gives like, you know, that nice blush color or like a blush effect, but it's not really like a blush. It's more like a bronzer and it has a little bit of sparkle, so it's really nice. And we're going to go ahead and take in that eyeshadow from the CARLI BYBEL palette. Believe it or not, like that's the most beautiful highlighting shade of the entire palette. I really like the highlighting shades at the bottom, but I really like this eyeshadow as a highlighter better. So we're just going to go put that on the cheeks, on my cupid's bow, on my chin. We're going to do it on my nose and up the bridge of the nose, and just to dust a little bit on my forehead as well. And really, you cannot beat this palette. I think I paid like $12.50 for it. It's ridiculous. Like, and it's such good quality. And then I just took a little bit of that highlighting shade and just put it underneath my eyebrow just to give it a little bit more pop. And then we're just going to line our waterline with just a black eyeliner. I'm using the Jordana eyeliner. And then we're taking that highlighting shade and just bringing it down underneath there as well, just to really brighten up the look and make our eyes look more awake. Then we're taking that purple shade again and just blending out the eyeliner that we did on the waterline, just to give it a smokier look. And you want to be really careful about bringing darker colors underneath your eye too far. It'll tend to make you look more sleepy or tired. And then we're just going to take the Jordana, it's like a felt tip marker eyeliner. And I'm not going to do a cat liner like I told you, not like a wing liner. I'm just going to bring it from the middle of my eye to the corner because there's already so much drama with how we did the eye. Then we're going to put on a couple coats of mascara, and I'm going to put on some falsies. And then we're going to put on an extra coat of mascara. And you really want to put an extra coat on after you put on the falsies just so they blend together with your natural eyelashes. Then I'm just going to go ahead and use this lip liner from Jordana, and I believe it's called Rockin' Rose, but I'll have it listed in the bottom bar below so you can get it. It's just a really pretty like brownish, like I don't even know how to describe it, like a brownish mauve color. It's so pretty, and I just used that by itself, and I thought it was gorgeous. Prefer a more matte lip. So if you like this look, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe and let me know what other videos you'd like to see.